This guy's already doing enormous damage to us around the world. This is a race between a man who praises Vladimir Putin, pursues Putin, and a woman who expands our alliances and knows who our foes are. Ladies and gentlemen, it's between a man who wants to cut access to college and a woman, along with the men behind me, who want to make sure it's accessible to everybody and free community college for everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, it's between a man who literally said, global warming was designed by the Chinese in order to steal manufacturing. By the way, I understand there's hope. He's going to class. He may figure out there's a thing called gravity. I don't know. I mean, can you believe this guy? No, I really mean it. Can you believe him? Look, folks, you take a look at Hillary and Patrick and Charlie, and, you know, they understand intellectually and in their gut that we're on the cusp as a nation of the most incredible resurgence since the end of World War II. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not saying this for cheer, this is a fact. I came from a little steel town called Claymont, Delaware. There used to be an expression, the rest of the world's not a patch on our genes, man. Remember when we were told Japan was going to own America? Anybody worried about Japan economically? Remember we were told that when the European Union, 384 million people formed a union, we could not compete. Raise your hand if you think the greatest threat comes from economic competition from Europe. We want to see them do better so we can sell them more. And now you hear these guys talking about China, how China is going to own the 21st century. Ladies and gentlemen, China not only, and I want to see them do well, but China not only doesn't have enough energy, they don't have enough water. They have a $2 trillion project to try to change the direction of their two largest rivers, just so folks have something to drink. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so well positioned. They keep appealing to our fears. As Lincoln said, Americans respond to their better angels. These guys behind me, they get it. They understand. Imagine, just imagine the immense opportunities available to us. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on the cusp of being able to fly at hypersonic speeds. You're going to be able to go from Miami to London in 40 minutes. No. By the way, I'm not making this stuff up. This is real. This is who we are. Right now, in the great hospitals of America, using printers, what they can do is remake skin, human skin. They're about to be able to literally print organs, 3D printers who print organs that can be transplanted into one's body. These guys talk about us being in trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm heading this cancer moonshot. I promise you, in the next 10 years, your children are going to go to get a vaccination for measles and a vaccination against cancer when they stand in there. No, for real. This is real. These guys get it. So, folks, we're in a position where God knows the last thing we need is this this is not your father's Republican Party, for God's sake. This is a know-nothing party. This is an anti-science party. These guys, look, did you ever think, not a joke, did you ever think you would live to see the day in any future election where the Ku Klux Klan's official newspaper endorsed the Republican candidate for president? No. But think about what that says to the rest of the world about us. Think of what they're thinking about us. Think of what the damage it does. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll end by pointing out something really important. My dad used to say that every single solitary person, regardless of their background, was entitled to be treated with dignity, treated with respect. And ladies and gentlemen, The reason the rest of the world looks to us, and this idea, America, make it better again. Find me. I challenge, I say this in front of the press. I challenge, and I've been doing this challenge for the last 2 months. Find me one single reputable poll anywhere in the world that says anything other than the single most respected nation in the world is the United States of America. So, folks, look, the way to lead the world, we have, our military has bigger and more powerful than the next 8 militaries in the world combined. But that's not why the rest of the world looks to us. It's not just the example of our power. It's the power of our example. Why, whenever you travel anywhere in the world, why do they talk about us? They don't talk about the size of our military. They talk about our value system. They talk about opportunity. They really do believe, not a joke, they really do believe that we hold these truths self-evident, that all men and women are created equal. They believe we believe that. They know the majority of us do. I mean, they really do. So, folks, look, we're on the cusp of such enormous possibilities. I'll end by saying I was with President Xi, the president of China. I've spent more time with him than any leader in the world. No other leader has spent as much time as I have with him. I've had 25 hours of private dinners with him because his predecessor and President Obama wanted us to get to know one another. Not we like lovey-dovey. He's a tough guy, and he's a problem. But all politics is personal, and all international politics is personal. You got to know the other person. And he asked me, we were in a town called Chengdu, which was only about 3 million people 12, 14 years ago. It's now 20 million people on the Tibetan Peninsula. And out of the blue, he looked at me, and I give him my word. Here's what he said. He said, "Can you define America for me?" And I said, "Yeah, I can. In one word," and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. These guys get it. One word defines us: possibilities. Possibilities. Nothing is impossible in this country. This country never bends. It never bows. It never yields. It always overcomes. We own the finish line in the 21st century, and we need leadership to do that. So go out and vote. Your destiny depends on it. God love you all, and may God protect our troops. Go get them out to vote. Jill.
Outstanding. Loving introduction.
And now it is my honor to bring to the stage Jimmy Buffett.
The biggest cheer.
Step, go that way. That's good. Stand by.
Well, here we are.
Yeah, indeed there, Keith. We just heard about a 15 to 20-minute speech from the Vice President. This crowd is pretty energized out here. The speech hit on a number of topics that you would expect at a Democratic rally. He said that the vote across the nation is basically in our hands here in Florida, but because Florida is such a battleground state, he urged people to go to the polls tomorrow. He says if we win here, speaking as Biden, we will win it across the nation. That was his quote. He says that the vote is essentially a break between fear and division. I'm going to step out so you can see the crowd behind me. It's better than looking at me. He says in the U.S. right now there is hope and optimism, and the country is well positioned to compete in this world. And one word he used, he says, that defines the democratic process right now and the Democrats that are running, and that is possibilities. Moments from now, well, you can see right now, if you go to the right here, you can see Jimmy Buffett, the king of Margaritaville and cheeseburger in paradise. He's going to be entertaining us. This has been on the program for quite some time. Well, we knew about it on Friday, and it's now coming to fruition. Jimmy Buffett is about to entertain this crowd. So Joe Biden is finished. Some of the other local politicians are finished, and Jimmy Buffett is about to do his thing. I'll send it back to you guys.
I live in a House of Women now. I'd like to see one in the White House too. So rock on.
Thank you.
Thank you. I took off for a weekend last month. I wonder where they all disappeared. I didn't ponder the question too long. I was hungry and went out for everybody. Ran into the chum with a bottle of rum, and we wound up drinking all night. Keep singing. Changes in attitude, changes in attitude. Nothing remains quite the same. Through all of our running and all of our gunning, we could laugh, we would all go insane. Reading departure signs at some big airport reminds me of the places I've been. Visions of good times, but so much pleasure make me want to go back again. If it's suddenly ended tomorrow, I can somehow adjust it to the bar. The good times never end. I've seen more than I can recall. With these changes in latitude, changes in attitude, nothing remains quite the same. Through all of the islands and all of the highlands, we could laugh, we would all go insane. I think about Paris when I'm high on red wine. I wish I could jump on a plane. So many nights I sit and dream of the ocean. This weekend I'm going sailing again. Yesterday's over my shoulder. I can't look back for too long. There's just too much to see waiting in front of me, and I don't think I can go wrong. With my changes in latitude, changes in attitude, nothing remains quite the same. Through all of our running and all of our gunning, if we could laugh, we would all go insane. If we could laugh, we would all go insane. If we weren't all crazy, we would go insane. Thank you. All right. Yes, that daylight savings time came on real quick, didn't it? Okay. So the moon's up, sun's going down. All right. Little pencil thin mustache, what do you think, huh? I tried to pick songs that had a little something to do with the election, huh? Now they make the movies in old black and white. The happy ending, and nobody fights. So you find yourself in that nostalgic race, honey, jump right up, show your age. I wish I had a pencil in my stack, Boston black and kind, two-tone Ricky Ricardo jacket, an autographed picture of Andy Devine. I remember being buck to the skinny, right fan lettuce, sky's knees penny. Oh, I wish I had a pencil in my stack. I could solve some mysteries too. But then it's bandstand, Disneyland, going up fast, drinking on a big idea. Yeah, and Rama of the jungle was everyone's Moana. But maybe by early Wednesday we will be having medical marijuana. Wish I had a pencil in my stack. I could solve some mysteries too. Laptop, dirty Bob, carpet, baggy kind, a two-tone Ricky Ricardo jacket, an autographed picture of Andy Devine. I say I can be anyone I wanted to be, maybe Vice President Joe Biden or the Sheik of Araby. If I only had a pencil and mustache, I could do some cruising too. I say it's real cream, a little dab will do you. I could do some cruising too. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna get Mr. Mac McNally here, 10-time CMA Musician of the Year. He's going to play and sing for us right here, and also he does an incredible imitation of a friend of ours. So tell this wonderful crowd what we're about to do, sir.
Well, we're in front of cameras. We better do factcheck.org. It's actually just 8-time CMA Musician of the Year. we tend to.
Well, there you go.
We tend to buffer it a little bit on the road.
Buffer or Buffett? I don't know.
This is a song our buddy Alan Jackson from Georgia threw at us a couple of years back, and
we did this in Key West, Florida.
yes, we do.
Yes,
Recorded
we
it down in Key West, and it worked out really good for everybody. And like he said, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Right here in St. Pete right now. So let's present the time to the song.
All
okay?
right, 2, 3.
We don't have the reference, so we need people to help us sing.
Sun is hot, and that old clock is moving slow. So am I. The workday passes like molasses in the wintertime. Yeah, but it's July. Getting paid by the hour, noted by the minute. Boss just putting me over the limit. I love to call him something, but I think I'll just call it a day. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go sing. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Actually, 5:11.
You sing, Jimmy.
Well, this lunch break, it's gonna take all afternoon, half the night. Tomorrow I know that there will be hell to pay. Hey, but that's all right. I ain't had a day off now in over a year. My Bahama vacation is getting near. If the phone is for me, you can just tell them I sailed away. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I could pay off my tab, pour myself in a cab, and be back to work before 2. At a moment like this, you can't help but wonder, what would Jimmy Buffett do? I'd help people go out and get out and vote. That's what I'd do. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go sing. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go sing. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. No, I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. The sun is going down. We'll get you home before it starts. That was the Madeira Beach version, okay? All This is a little song that goes all the way back to the beginning when I am an immigrant. I moved from Alabama to Florida. And so it has been very, very good to me. And so this is a little song that started out in the beginning. So I did change a little bit about it. So I didn't mess with the song too much, but I think it'll be apropos for all you who really like this song, because I think you've come to shows, you've seen us do this, you've brought your children to shows. Thank you very much. Some of you may have had children at shows, yeah, so, but that's good too. So here's a little Come Monday. The St. Pete Election Day version. Heading out to San Francisco for Labor Day weekend show. I got my hush puppies on. I guess I never was meant for glitter or rock and roll. Honey, I didn't know that I'd be missing you so, but come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in brown LA haze. I just want you back by my side. Yes, it's been quite a summer. Rent a car and westbound train. And now you're off on vacation. Some things are hard to explain. Yes, it's I love you so. That's the reason we just had to go. But come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze. I just want you back by my side. I can't help it, honey. You're that much a part of me now. Remember that night in Montana when we said there'd be no room for doubt. I hope you're enjoying the scenery. I am. I know it's pretty out there. Hey, we can go hiking on Tuesday with you. I can walk anywhere. California has warmed me quite thin. So nice to be home in Florida again. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. There's a dumpster that waits for that Trumpster with hate, and I'm all glad we're on the right side. I spent 4 lonely days in brown LA haze. I just want you back by my side.
Come Tuesday.
Come Tuesday, yeah. I was so happy that I got through the rhyming line, I forgot the payoff line. Come Tuesday, it'll be all right. All right, we got it. All right. Thank you, old guided one right there. You know, we just got back from a long tour, and we were honored and privileged to go to Japan and to Okinawa, and we played for the Marines in Okinawa and the U.S. Navy in Yokosuka, Japan. And I got to tell you, it's great to and an honor and a privilege to play for all of our friends who are serving us well over there. And the amazing thing to me is, as a traveler, as I look out at the American military today, when 11,000 people were sitting on a field like this, but in Okinawa. And it is every color, every shape, every size, every men, women, sons, daughters, grandsons, and daughters of immigrants. This is the Americans who are serving you abroad out there. And I believe it should reflect the country as a whole as we go forward. And that's why I think we need to elect progressive Democrats to get us there. So thank you for coming out here, and I think Mac has written a song that kind of aptly explains that, and was a big hit over there with all of your, anybody that's got people serving in Japan or Okinawa. I think they had a happy time, and they certainly are happy with us. So here's that little song. I think we all know this one. You ready?
You might have heard this one before. It's about hometown America, and it was a fun thing to play for all of those displaced Americans over there in Okinawa. My buddy Kenny Chesney actually had the original record on this. I wrote it about my hometown of Mississippi, and Kenny sang it about his hometown in Tennessee. But tonight we're going to draft on to Mr. Buffett's home here in Florida. This is called Back Where I Come From. In the town where I was raised, clock ticks and the cattle graze. Time passed with amazing grace, back where I come from.
You lay on a riverbank, paint your name on a water tank, miscount all the beers you drank, back where I come from. Back where I come from, where I'll be when it's said and done. I'm as proud as anyone, that's where I come.
Learned in Sunday school who made the sun shine through. I know who made the moon shine too, back where I come from. Blue eyes on a Saturday night, 10 legs in the broad daylight. TVs, they were black and white, back where I come from. Yeah, back where I come from, where I'll be said and done, and I'm proud as anyone, that's where I come from. Some say it's a narrow place, backward mind and a backward place, but I make it a point to say that's where I come from. Yeah, that's where I come from, where I'll be when it's said and done, and I'm proud as anyone, that's where I come from. Back where I come from, I'm just an old Floridian. I'm proud as anyone, that's where I come from. And a president, I like that. That's where I come from. That's where I come from. United States of America. That's where I come from. McAnally, yeah. All right. Thank y'all.
Well, it's been great to come and play for you and to support Democrats all the way down the ticket. Thanks, Mayor Rick, for what you do here and for all the times we've done this. And the beautiful sun is setting in the west out there, which reminds me, yes, vote no on one. There's your energy source, Florida, right out there. It doesn't need to come from a poll. And two on, yes. And yes on two. All right. Yeah, a little relief. That's all we're asking for, because down in Margaritaville, we know what that's about, right? Nibbling on sponge cake, while watching the sun bake. All of you parrot heads covered with oil, strumming my six string on my porch swing. Smell of shrimp here beginning to boil. I gotta have some after this, yeah. Wasted away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my life shaker salt. Salt, salt, salt. Some people claim that there's a worm on the flame, but I know somebody's fault. I don't know the reason. Stay here all season with nothing to show but a brand new tattoo. But it's a real beauty, a Florida cutie. How it got here, I haven't a clue. I don't know. You wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker salt. Salt, salt, salt. Some people claim that there's a worm on the plane, but I know it could be my fault. Wait a minute. I flew out my flip-flop, stepped on a pop-top. I broke my leg twice, I had to limp on back home. But there's booze in a blender, soon it will render. That flows a concoction that helps me hang on. Hang on, one more day, then we got it. Wasted away again in Margaritaville. Yes, I am searching for my lost shaker salt. Salt, salt, salt. Some people claim that there's a worm on the plane, but I know it's my own damn fault. Yeah, the gente dicen ese mujer es culpable. Yo soy qué? Este maldito culpa. It's my own fault. Thank you, Florida. Get out the boat. It'll be a new day. Thank you all for coming. Love you.